Hey everybody, this is Melina from ScrapbookingwithME.com and Me Crafty Scrapper here on YouTube and Instagram. This is going to be a short video just letting you know a few updates. I've had lots and lots and lots of people asking, and so I'm going to update you. I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite things that we have new in the shop and give you dimensions of how to cut your papers for the February EClub Kit. If you got that and you want to make along with me, I'm going to give you dimensions on how you need to cut your papers for that fantail journal we're making. So, if you do not follow me on Instagram, I would love to see you over there. Me Crafty Scrapper on Instagram. I try to put up pictures of all of my projects I do and update you on things over there. My personal Instagram is Melina Pylant, so my first name and my last name. And if you want to follow me there, that's great too. I do a lot of personal updates there, and couldn't think of the word for a second. And I love to cook and bake, so I share recipes and stuff on that Instagram. So if you want to follow me there, go for it. I would love to see you there too. I don't have that many followers on that account. It hasn't been started for that long of a period, so I'm very low on followers on that personal Instagram. But you know, if you like stuff like that and you want to keep up personally with me, you can follow me there. I have like the best news about my daddy. Thank y'all so much for praying for him. It was a very concerning morning yesterday, and one of my things I say a lot, I don't like to say it because it shouldn't be true. We should put our faith first, but one thing I say quite a bit here lately is we let our flesh get in the way of our faith, and it gets in front and takes over instead of just having faith that everything's going to be okay. And we should have had that yesterday, because Daddy came through his scope to look at his aorta and, you know, the valves and things of his heart to make sure he didn't have any blood clots, and that was the reason for the AFib that he was in. For anybody that doesn't know, my dad had open heart surgery back in 2005. I mean, he was only, let's see, what would he have been? Yeah, 50 when he had open heart surgery, but because he had an enlarged heart, and they had to repair his mitral valve, because most people's mitral valve, so this is the valve here. This is just elementary, elementary little anatomy class you're getting for a couple of minutes here. Here's the mitral valve. Most people's, it'll pump down and then pump back up, and then it'll pump down and it'll pump back up, letting blood flow back and forth into your heart. Well, our daddy's mitral valve didn't do this. It did this. So it was a constant flow of blood into his heart, and when he was having lots of congestion and coughing and things like that, that he couldn't get rid of, he went to his doctor and his general practitioner and said, you know, I cannot get rid of this cough. I'm always congested. I feel like I've got a chest cold all the time. They did x-ray and found that his heart was 3 times larger than what it should be. So he had to have open heart surgery. He had to have his mitral valve repaired. And then very soon thereafter, because his heart had went for so long being so enlarged and working overtime, when it got back into the place it needed to be and size it needed to be, it became very weak. And so he had to have a defibrillator placed. And the way we found that out, that he needed a defibrillator, we were eating as a family at a Mexican restaurant, and my dad was in mid-sentence, and I mean, just laughing and carrying on like he always does, and all of a sudden he went down at the table, stopped breathing, and we had to literally smack him back to us. We were screaming and, you know, brought him back to, and ambulance come and got him. They took him to his heart specialist, and that's when they found out he had to have a defibrillator placed. So that defibrillator, over all of these years, has saved his life multiple times. Well, the good Lord has saved his life multiple times. The defibrillator helped, and thank the good Lord for the scientists that created those things and the doctors that have the knowledge of how to install those things and help people with heart issues. Because I have been there when my dad's heart got below, I think it's 40 beats a minute or something, and that thing kicks him. It's not a pretty sight, but we know that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, and it's done it multiple times. So anyway, yesterday, when he had to go to have the shock paddle procedure done, because his heart was an AFib and had been since December, that was very scary for us, because Dad's heart is not a typical heart. It's not as strong as a typical person's heart. So we were very concerned about that. We did have a few people say AFib and having his heart shocked back into rhythm is not a big deal. Well, it is for us. It's our dad, and he has heart issues, multiple heart issues, and a long history of heart issues, so it was a big deal to us. Anyway, everything went well. He came through anesthesia well, even though he didn't want to wake up. He says that's like the best sleep ever. He came through all of that well, no blood clots, and they were able to do the shock paddle procedure and got his heart back in rhythm. When we were headed to Birmingham yesterday morning, early yesterday morning, he drove, and me and Alicia sat in the back. Mama was in front, so it was just like old times. And he said, on our way back home, I want to eat at Cracker Barrel. For anybody that's not from the South U.S., you might not know what that is. It's an old country store kind of restaurant and country store combination restaurant we have here in the South. It is wonderful, home cooking. It's just really good food. So anyways, we were like, you know, Dad, we don't know if you will be up for that. He was like, oh yeah, I'll be up for it. We said, well, even if you're not, you know, we'll get you the food and come back home. After he was done, they wheeled him out to the vehicle. He immediately took his mask off and said, we're headed to Cracker Barrel, right? He was ready. And I asked him, because he had been told, once you have that done, you're going to feel so much better. And I asked him, I said, do you feel a difference? He said, oh yeah, baby girl, I feel a difference big time. So everything went really well. Yay. Thank y'all so much for your prayers, and I appreciate y'all more than you even know. All the comments and well wishes and private messages and emails that I've received. I don't know that I'll ever get to be able to respond to all of them, but I thank y'all so much. Y'all are special to me. I love y'all. So that's one situation we have done for the week. Friday, Alicia goes for her ultrasound to see what the spot or nodule is in her right breast, and we are praying that it's just going to be a calcium buildup or a lymph node that just showed up on her mammogram, and there will be no cause for concern, or even if it is a lymph node and it's infected, that, you know, she just needs some medication to get that taken care of. So y'all continue those prayers. Thank you so much. Now, real quickly, I don't want this video to be too long, but of course I talk forever and a day. I'm sorry. I have 3 things. Now, we have lots and lots of new stuff in the shop right now. Lots of new paper collections. I wanted to show y'all 3 of my favorites that we have. So first, it's the Timholtz Ideology Ticket Book. I have lots and lots and lots of subscribers ask me where they can get tickets. I love tickets, but I never can find them. Y'all, these tickets in this Timholtz ticket book is, I mean, these things are amazing. I love these things. Love, love, love. So I bought, when I finally saw that they were in stock with our supplier, I bought a lot of these. And Mom has already showed these a little bit in one of her videos, so some of them have already sold, but we still have quite a few in the shop. So this has 104 tickets in this little pack, and you will want multiple packs, and they're inexpensive too. So that's one of my favorites. I want to keep these in stock. I love tickets. So these are going to go on my die cut shelf over here. And then we finally got this Timholtz Stampers Anonymous Stamp Set back in stock. It is the, and I will not say it right, Papillion. I'm just going to go with that. Somebody will correct me in the comments, I'm sure. I saw Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs using this stamp set, and she cut out cardstock that was a little bigger than this butterfly stamp here, and she stamped this onto the cardstock, rounded her corners, and made a cute little tag top for it. They were the cutest things ever, and I thought, okay, I gotta have that stamp set, and I know that there are plenty of other people that would like to have that stamp set too. So I've got these in inventory in the shop, and there's all kinds of other Timholtz stamp sets too. We have more stamp sets right now in the shop than we ever have, because, I mean, companies are coming out with some of the most gorgeous stamp sets. So that is the Papillion. Yeah, Papillion. I'm just going to go with that stamp set, and that is in the shop right now. And then this glorious Die Cuts with a View paper pad. And it is not just paper, it is cardstock. And it's not just cardstock, it is foiled sheets of cardstock. Look at my little bowl of goodness I've got right there. I had that there because my lights glare on packaging, so I had it up just a little bit so it wouldn't be so glary on y'all. I've got all of my little bling pack from the February EClub Kit in my bowl there. Thought that was very cute. Now to open this up, I should have already had that done for you. Let's get that plastic off of there. Die Cuts with a View. We have not had Die Cuts with a View in the shop for a long while. And I got to looking at our supplier the other day, and they had some of the prettiest paper collections. So I decided to put some in the shop. This one is called Floral Couture. And I mean, with this, you don't have to make journals out of it. You can make cards out of it, scrapbook pages, anything your heart desires with this. But this is one of my favorite ones. I think we have 6 different Die Cuts with a View collection right now in the shop. This one just caught my eye big time. Okay, so you have a cut apart sheet. It is just lovely. I'm telling you. I mean, look at that cut apart sheet right there. How pretty. Oh, I love that. Okay, so 2 of those with a nice, really nice pink, pale pink background. Look at that paper, y'all. That is cardstock. It's like, feels like 90, no, maybe 100-pound cardstock. It probably says on here somewhere. But anyway, gorgeous, gorgeous cardstock, and a beautiful weight cardstock. That is just, could you imagine that as a journal cover. I mean, that is gorgeous. The back has this just gorgeous cream pattern to it. Man, that is so pretty. I just love this cardstock pad. Beautiful floral there, and then like a mustardy gold pattern on the back. So 2 sheets of each one of these. Now look at that. That's that gold foil coming into play there. Look at those birds. Beautiful. And the back has a green, dark green, like two-tone with butterflies and birds on the back. Look at that foil. Oh my goodness, I love this. It's like a medallion kind of pattern with the gold foil. And look at the back of that. Oh my gracious. Look at that. Gorgeous. That is like a mulberry color. So pretty with deer. Oh, I had not even noticed that one. It's kind of like silhouette looking. Oh my gracious. So gorgeous. Man. Y'all see why this one caught my eye? Look how pretty that is. And then the back has like a charcoal color pattern to it. Very pretty. Look at that gold foil. Oh, gracious. Oh, my. Let me get it turned around here for you. Y'all. So pretty. Now, I know y'all think I put on, but I do not. I get so giddy happy about new stuff, new paper collections, new paper crafting. That is so pretty. Look at those little butterflies. You could use it as is, journal cover, scrapbook page, with one focal point picture and a few little things around it. Oh my gracious, that is so pretty. Or fussy cut the butterflies out. Yeah. That medallion looking print again in pink this time, two-tone pink. Look at those borders. And gold foil. Sorry, that's Alabama slang. Gold foil. There you go. You know, like we say, boiled shrimp. It's boiled shrimp. Sorry about that. Then you have a leaf pattern on the back that's kind of like a, ooh, is that like a tilly blue? But very, very subtle. Pretty. That gold foil. Oh, gracious. It's kind of like, is that twa? Is that how you say that? That kind of pattern to it. Gorgeous. And gorgeous colors. And look how pretty those two patterns go together. That's so pretty. Oh, and then you've got those birds on the back like the foiled ones were. Look at that. Okay, so these are butterflies with the gold foil. And then it's got little colors like in the foil. Sorry, I'm just going to say it like I always say it, foil. Oh my goodness gracious. Like that other one, but in pink. And see, y'all, I'm not that big of a pink fan. But this is some gorgeous paper. Okay, that's my all-time favorite of the whole pad. Because I love, that's like my favorite color. The color in the background. So that's like a sea foamy teal. Oh my goodness. And then those flowers are gorgeous. And then you got a nice mulberry colored pattern on the back. So pretty. Oh, look at that. See, I'm a simple girl too, so I like that simple stuff. Look at that. Look at the back of that one. Really faint floral. And then you got a bold floral on the other side. Oh my. Got a mulberry background with gold foil on the front. So pretty. Oh, and then a bold floral on the back. Wow. Pretty, pretty. Some more of those florals there. And then you got another black and white or black and cream pattern on the back of that. I'm just going to leave it like this. And then you've got a mustardy pattern there with butterflies and birds and leaves. So pretty. And then the back, look at that. With those deer from earlier. Very pretty. Oh, more beautiful floral that I'm not going to want to cut. So pretty. And then the back of that is a beautiful green color with the floral. So, if you want this cardstock pad, Die Cuts with a View Floral Couture, it is in the shop. And I think we have quite a few of these. Now, if we sell out quickly, I will order more. So if you go there and it says sold out, don't fret. I will get more in. It usually takes about a week to get us more in. And I will get some more of this because it's so pretty. Oh my gracious, it's so pretty. Now, I have had questions. I also have, sorry, squirrel, ScrapbookingwithMe.com. That is the shop. That's where you're going to get that stuff over there. If you hadn't been to my shop, my channel, can't even talk. I'm so excited about that paper pad. If you haven't been to my channel, ScrapbookingwithMe.com. Go shop. That's our website. We have all kinds of stuff. Go shop. I have had questions about lots and lots and lots and lots of questions about how do I sign up for the EClub Kit? Easy. It's so easy. Go to www.scrapbookingwithme.com. When you pull that website up, in the top left, it's going to say EClub Kit. Click that tab, and it's going to give you all the information about the EClub Kit. Go sign up. It's wonderful. And I think we only have like, I don't know, 8 to 10 spots open right now. We have a max limit that we can have because of manufacturers getting enough of each of the paper pads and stuff. So, you know, when you're ordering hundreds and hundreds of paper pads and things to go in the kit, you have to set a limit. So once we hit that limit, we have to cut off sign up. So we apologize for that, but there's only so many of the same items that we can get and get out to you in a timely manner. So we have to cut it off. We're only 3 people really that work the kit club. So if you are making this fan spine journal with me with the February EClub Kit, you will need to cut your papers 7 by 8. So it's an 8 by 8 pad. So if you get the 2 sheets out that are the February pages, then you'll just need to cut the one side. And we're talking about 7 inches tall by 8 inches wide. Okay? And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to start my journal video with all of my papers cut and my score done. So what we're going to do, I'm going to use my, here we go. Let's use this. We're going to cut all of our papers that we want to go in our journal, and you don't have to fold any of the papers. So like if you've got coffee dye paper or tea stain papers or something like that that you're wanting to put inside your journal, you do not have to fold them like a traditional signature would be. What we're going to do, I'm going to cut this one in front of you real quick. So with this paper, I'm going to cut off, whoop, I didn't have that straight, did I? I'm going to cut off my white spaces on the edges. That one's probably not as straight either, but I'm okay. Okay, so this is my first step. If you've got, if you don't have digitals that you're going to include in yours, you don't have this step. You're just watching me do it. I'm going to cut my paper 7 inches tall, and then I'm going to cut it 8 inches wide, just like that. No folding for your signature, and you're going to get just as many pages as you want added and cut and all that. So then you're going to have something like this. This is going to be our cover. We're going to decorate this up. This is going to be like the inside right when you open it up. Here's a page, and then I'll put more pages, more pages, more pages, more pages, and then I'll get probably that other piece of cardstock that was included in the kit, and that will be the back. Okay, and we'll decorate that up too, or at least we'll put some stuff on it. So then, you know, you've got all of these stacked up. You are going to score each one. Whoop. Stay on the score line, and you're going to score each one at the 1 inch mark. So 1 inch. Each one of them is going to get scored at 1 inch. Okay, so we're making our fan spine, and you want it to be able to go either way, because when you're opening and closing and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, so you've got a 1 inch score, and this is going to be our fan spine. We're going to punch holes and have a ribbon here of some kind of trim of some kind. Okay, so 1 inch on your 8 inch wide side. Okay, and then 1 inch again. Ooh, let me see. Do I want it to go? Ooh, I think I want it to go that way. So 1 inch. That's another thing. If you've got patterns on your pages, make sure of which way you want it to go. So you're just going to fold it back and forth, back and forth. Same with this one. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay. And then you're just going to build all of this up. Get as many as you can, as you want. And see, here is the start of our little fan spine journal. And so our pages are actually going to end up being 7 inches wide, because we've scored it on that 1 inch mark. So you're going to have a 7 by 7 journal. So a square journal, because once you get holes punched here and your ribbon or trim or whatever punched there, you'll be able to see that square 7 by 7 journal starting to take shape. So that's the beginning of our little journal made with the February EClub Kit. I'm excited about doing that along with y'all, and we might do 2 or 3 videos with that, process videos with that, but I will have a little playlist put together so that you can easily find all of them. I had one little piece that wasn't cut correctly, didn't I? So that is the start of it. I'm going to cut more pages and get those added, and we'll get started and get in real deep and decorate this journal. I'm very excited about this one because it is some very pretty colors. And remember that last video, I cut out a bunch of stamps and stuff to go in them and decorate the pages. So it's going to have a different cover on it too. I'm going to decorate that up a little differently than I usually do. So excited about that too. So if you've got the February EClub Kit, or if you don't have it and you just want to make a fan spine journal along with us, you don't have to have the kit. just start cutting some cardstock for your covers, 7 inches tall by 8 inches wide, and then get you some papers and things for the inside and cut them the same size, and then score at the 1-inch mark, and then I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate everybody for their prayers again, and thank you to all that have donated to my Buy Me a Coffee website. That is so sweet of y'all. I appreciate that so much. Y'all are my people. I tell you that all the time, but you are. Love y'all. See you in the next video. God bless. Bye.